Casey from Elementor Addons. Today, we will discuss how we can add a free Elementor counter widget on our website to showcase facts and figures. Counters are the great way to display how many times a particular event has occurred. Let me show you some use cases of the widget. Counters can be used on business websites to showcase their past success. Or you can find it on any welfare website like this one. Here it is representing how many children are in school. Plus, you can use it on your agency website for presenting your number of experience, project completed, and your happy customers. Or in marketing website like this, and you can use it on your portfolio website. Here are some other examples as well. First of all, make sure to download the free version of Elementor Addons by clicking on the link given in the description below. Or you can also watch our video on how to install and activate it. This is a portfolio website. Scrolling down right here, you see these are 3 counter widgets showcasing clients, projects, and years of experience. Now let me show you how I made these. Head over to the backend, search counter, and simply drag and drop it right here. Like this. To edit the counter widget, come inside the content section into the General tab. Here first we have counter value option. With it, you can input the value of your factual data. I am keeping it to 10. Next, using the sample option, you can set the type of factual value. You can show 1000 using K or percentage using percentage sign. I am keeping it to K. Okay, then we have Animate value option. You can slide it to hide or can show as mine. So whenever a visitor comes at your website, your counter will be displayed with the animation and attract viewers. Next comes the title option. As its name suggests, we can set the title of the counter. Like what facts you are representing. I am setting it to clients as a title. Hence the counter will show how many customers are satisfied with my work. In the description option, you can write a description about your fact. It will ease users to understand your facts in detail. But I am leaving it. Next, in the page text option, you can show either text or number to highlight a particular section. I am setting it to plus 1.9%, which shows my achievements. If you want to add any HTML title tag, you can add here by selecting option from H1 to H6 according to your preference. It determines the hierarchy of the page and creates ease for search engines to access your text. I am going to choose H3 as my above heading is H2. With the alignment option, you can set counter to left, right, or center. I am keeping it to left. Now, with the animation duration option, you can set the duration in which the animation will display on counter. I am keeping it to 3. Okay. Inside counter section, click the typography option and style the text of counter. Select family as per your website design. I am setting it to pop-ins. With size option, you can set the size either using a slider or by setting a value. I do the latter and set it to 30 pixels. Next, with the weight option, you can select from drop-down menu, thin, medium, and others to make your text visibility stylish. I'm using the 700 bold. Alright. Then with the transform option, you can set the text to uppercase, capitalize, and lower. I'm using the default one. With the style option, you can make your text normal, oblique, and italic. I am setting it to default as it matches my website design. Then comes the decoration option. With it, you can underline, overline, line through your entire text like this, but I'm not using it for my content. With the line height option, you can set the space between the lines of the text. Next, with the letter spacing option, we can set the space between the letters of our text to make the text clean. Similarly, with the word spacing option, we can set the space between the words of the text. Now getting back to style setting, we have a background size option, which sets the counter background. I am setting it to 165. Then we have the margin fields. With them we can adjust the space that outside the letter holder. If I increase the values and keep them linked, the space around my letter will expand evenly. But if I remove this and delink the value field, I will be able to set a different value for each field. Okay, next we have the border type, where we can add a border around our letter. That border can be solid, double, dotted, dashed and grooved like this. I'm going to opt for solid and I will set its width to 2 pixels for each side. Perfect. Border color to black. Okay. Now underneath this we have the border radius option. We can use these fields to soften the edges of our borders. Let me show you. When we start to increase the values here, the edges get rounder and rounder. I want to have a circle, so I will leave my values at 20 pixels. That looks pretty. I am keeping it. In the box shadow option, we can add shadow around the box with horizontal like this, vertical like that, and keeping blur to 10 and speed. Coming inside normal section, I am setting color to black. Then we have the sample color option, which I am setting to black. And after it we have background type option, which offer two choices, classic and gradient. With the gradient we can pick the start and end color of the letter. So this is the start and this is the end. With the start pick this color and with the end pick that color. Set location, type either linear or radial, and set position. It's just an example of how your effect can look. If you switch to classic, we can pick the single background color for the letter holder. I'll be picking mine lightly gray. Okay, for hover I am setting color to black. Symbol color is also black. And for background color I am selecting classic and purple. Okay. Now style title. Inside typography, select the font style. I am selecting Poppins. Adjust the font size. I am keeping to 18 pixels. Then set the font weight to 400 normal and setting transform, decoration, line height, letter spacing and word spacing to default. I am setting text shadow option, blur to 10, horizontal to 0 and vertical to 0. We can set the color here like this, but I'm not using it. In normal, I'm setting color to black and keeping margin to default. Then for hover, you can also set color and margin. I'm not using it yet. Now let's style the page. I'm setting position to top right, typography to Poppins, and then setting size to 12 pixel, and I'm keeping weight to 400 normal and others to default. Next, I'm setting offset, which has two options, offset left and offset top. I'm setting offset left to 15 and offset top to -16. We can set the padding here. Next, I'm setting the color to white and background classic color to black. I'm setting border type to solid and width to 2 pixels for each. And I'm setting border color to black. Then I'm setting border radius with linked values 20 for each side. In the box shadow option, I'm keeping all to default. That's it. Now let's preview it. See? This looks so interesting, right? Hope you learned something new today. If so, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more Elementor videos like this. See you in the next video.